Alright, 6.13, simplifying and solving equations. This is going to take the things we learned about multiplying and dividing polynomials and apply it to algebra, solving for x. Two disclaimers. One, I made a poll. My cousin says y'all don't get notifications about that, so check the community tab. Just a little get to know ya. And two, I thought about it, and I think I'm going to make a change. I'm going to add a step to how we solve algebra problems. Because even though it's adding a step, I think it will save many, many mistakes. So yeah. So in this, like I said, we are combining new concepts together, but I don't want you to think of it as a new method or strategy, except for the part I'm adding, which is unrelated. But I just want to think you to think of it as extension of math. It's just doing math problems like we always have. We just now know more things, so we have more to do. So let's just take the examples they gave us. Okay, so the instructions are solve the equation. So these two things are equal. So this is the step I want to add for, we're going to try it for a little bit, see if it actually works. But this is the step I want to add for algebra or equations going forward. Equations being anything where there's an equal sign. So these two, they're equal, so they're the same, but let's buckle them up in a spaceship, get boxed up in their little shuttles, and one of them is going to make a journey and land on the world of the other one. They're two worlds. They're similar to each other, but we want to find out what's different about them. We want to find out what this x is. But this one's going to get in its little rocket ship and go land over here. So we're going to put them on the same side of the equal sign. That's the point of all this. Ignoring, maybe you like the spaceship story, maybe you don't. But to move it, we'll just subtract this whole thing from this side. So what we do to one side, we do to the other. So we're subtracting from both sides. So the left side becomes this minus this. And the right side, anything minus itself, is 0. All right, so now we're just working with everything on the same side, and it all equals 0. So really, we didn't change the problem at all. It's just a step I want to add because it's, like I said, I think it saves errors. So what we want to do is we want to do things inside the parentheses first. Can't do anything here. Can't do anything here. Can't do anything here. So next we go to brackets or braces. Can we do anything here? Yes, we can distribute our 2x through. So that's going to be 2x times x is 2x squared plus 6x. Let's keep it in its spaceships for now. And then here we're going to FOIL, so we do x times everything. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times 3 is 3x. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times 3 is 3. All right, all this still equals 0. Can we combine anything over in this brace? No, we can still combine on the left brace, so let's do that. So that's going to equal 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 equals 0. And then we can distribute the negative through. We have 2x squared plus 6x. We can drop braces. Well, we can drop braces after we distribute. So negative 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Can you still see down there? Oh, no. Okay. This is a 2x right here. I know you can't see it, but it is. So let's combine like terms. Let's use our circles. Remember to grab the sign in front of it. And we'll do squares and squares. So now we have 2x squared minus 2x squared, excuse me, which is 0. Then we have 6x minus 5, which is x. And then we have a minus 3 equals 0. And then we want to add a 3 to each side. So we see that x equals 3 plus 3 plus 3. All right, and if we were to plug 3 back into the top, 3 plus 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 equals 36. So there we go. So like I said, it's nothing new. We're just combining all our knowledge together, and just the only difference is I want you to just move everything to one side. That way we can treat it like one big problem instead of worrying about what gets moved when. It's a lot more, you don't have to think about all the exceptions when they're all on the same side, because then it's really one problem. But always remember this equals 0 when we're doing this. All right, this one's a bit of a doozy. It's not hard, it's just long. But luckily, we write everything one step at a time, so it shouldn't be a problem. So first of all, let's box them up and move one spaceship over to the other side of the universe. And shortcut, instead of writing a whole new line, because that's a lot to write, just turn that equal sign into a minus and put our equals 0 over on this side. All right. Can we do anything inside the parentheses? Those don't combine. None of these combine. These don't combine. These don't combine. Can we do anything inside the braces? Yep, we can multiply, and yep, we can multiply. Or distribute, or FOIL, or whatever you want to call it. So let's keep our braces still. X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. X times 3 is 3x. And then 1 times everything is itself. There's 2x. Plus 3, and then we got a plus 1 at the end here. All right, in brace minus, keep our brace. Multiply our x through everything. X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 4x is negative 4x squared. X times 6 is 6x. 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times negative 4x is negative 12x. 3 times 6 is 18. Boop, equals 0. And then combine like terms. Or you can distribute. Or you can combine like terms. You can do whatever step you want to do first. Let's combine like terms. I take it back. All right. Cube. That's the only cube. Square. Square. And then singles, and then boop. Just do a little dot. Cube. Square. Square. Boop. 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 All right. So x cubed is just x cubed. Keep our braces. Negative 2x squared plus x squared is negative x squared. 3x minus 2x is x. 3 plus 1 is 4. Minus x cubed. Negative 4x squared plus 3x squared is negative x squared. 6x minus 12x is negative 2x plus 18. What did I just say? That's a negative 6. That's a negative 6x. Ooh, I divided by accident. Dun dun dun. If you caught that, you get a point. Equals 0. Alright, and now let's distribute our signs. This has nothing in front of it, which means everything stays the way it is. And then everything flips its sign here. Negatives become positives, positives become negatives. And then we get to combine like terms again. Circle the cubes. Don't forget the signs in front. We'll square the squares. We'll underline the ones. And we'll dot the knots. Alright. X cubed minus x cubed is 0. Negative, can you still see? Yes, you can. Negative x squared plus x squared is a 0. X plus 6x is a 7x. And then 4 minus 18 is negative 14. All this equals 0. And now let's solve. Forget about those. Let's solve for x. What's happening to x? Being multiplied by 7 and subtracted by 14. Add 14 to both sides. 7x equals 14, and then divide on 7 on both sides. X equals 2. So that means that for 2 is the only number that makes both these statements, makes both of these equal to each other. All right, see, that wasn't hard. It only took 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps, 5 or 6. I don't know. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps. That's all it takes. You just gotta write everything down and be careful. Take your time because it saves you from doing it twice. Show your work. It's the law. Alright, let's do this one, and we'll call this lesson done. Alright, let's box them up. We'll ship the one over to the other, and we'll do that just by boop, and make it equal to 0. Alright, distribute within the braces. That gives us 7x plus 35. And then over here we got 4x plus 32 plus 6. And keep in mind that the 4 does not get distributed to the 6 as well, because 4 is only being multiplied by this chunk. This plus 6 is after the fact. So do not distribute the 4 to that 6. Alright. Nothing, well, we can combine inside the braces, so we'll do that. 7x plus 35 minus 4x plus 38. Oh, I forgot my equals 0. That's a problem. Equals 0. Alright, now we can distribute the signs through. Negative 4x minus 38 equals 0. Combine like terms. 7x minus 4x equals 3x. 35 minus 38 is negative 3 equals 0. Add a 3 to both sides. It gives us 3x equals 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals 1. Yes, I like this. I've never done this boxing before and moving it over, but I like it because it's saving us a lot of trouble. You don't even know. So let's continue to do this. Yeah, we'll just make that the standard until I change my mind again. But I like it. It's nice and clean. All right, see you into the lesson.